Once you've organized your notes and outlined, then you can write your claim and start writing your argument. So there's a space right here for your claim, and you can go back to that LibGuide, slide 3, and take a look at some of these claims, and you could model your own claim off one of these. Or you can change it, you can alter it. You guys have written lots of claims this year, and I think you can do a good job writing a strong claim. So I'm just going to write my claim in, and then I'm going to get my outline into my Google Doc. I'm going to click Print, and I just want to move my outline with notes data. I'm going to unclick Notes, otherwise it's going to duplicate it and put 2 sets of my notes in there. So if I click Print, we're not actually going to print it on paper, but it does bring up all of my notes in a nice little outline format right here. So if you'd like, you can just copy this, Control C, or right click and copy, and paste it right into your paper. As you see, I just pasted it right in using Control V. Okay, notice it does get a little bit wonky with all of the formatting here, but it's okay. You can just go like this and click numbered list twice and get rid of it. Or you can just leave your notes at the bottom here as a reference so that when you start writing, you can bring things up into your paragraph whenever you're ready. Okay? For this paper, you can go ahead and use your MLA format, as I said, but we're not going to write a big outline, or excuse me, a big introduction. You're just really going to start with your claim and then start weaving in your evidence, okay? You'll add some transitions, and then you'll decide which of your places are you going to use quotes and which places are you going to use paraphrase. Remember, you don't need to quote everything that that you use for evidence. You can just paraphrase it, you can put it in your own words, but you still do need to cite it. So if for this note, I just wanted to add a transition and then have this statement in here and then my commentary, that would be just fine. And then I just need to worry about citing it, okay? You're not going to put this whole citation in there. You're actually going to go back to EasyBib and go to the bibliography, and it will help you figure out what your parenthetical citation is going to be, okay? So if this was my source, I would click parenthetical citation, and it will show me what should be in your parentheses. Now, the one problem that EasyBib does is it puts the whole title in parentheses, but actually you only need a couple of words. So I would just put Siemens Hearing in my parentheses there, okay? But I'm going to copy and paste that. I'm going to copy and paste that and shorten it up and put it right after the paraphrase there. So I've got my paraphrase, I've got my citation, and I'm putting in parentheses and putting a quote, period after it, just like I do in English and social studies. And then I've got my commentary. Okay, so I'm going to go on, I'm going to transition and use my other notes to develop my next paragraphs.